Hey everyone, it's Kelsey from Hungry Crafty Kelsey. Today I'm going to show you how I make this little deer bow with the little flower in it. So I got this die off of a seller from AliExpress. It has little antlers and it's like a knot bow die on it. I'm going to show you how I put it together and what materials I use. So I use this canvas glitter material. I got a roll of this for $2.50 at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just using a piece of felt. Then I'm going to take apart some faux flowers and use a flat back pearl for the center of it. So first I'm just gonna make sure I cover all my cutting spaces on this die. So I want to say this is approximately 5.25 by 2 3/4 inches. So that piece is 5.25 by 2 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure I'm covering up all cutting parts of the die. And then I'm going to put it through the die cutter. So you want to put a cutting mat on the bottom, this die, and then a cutting mat on top. And this will be the same for all your, most of your die cutters. And you're just going to put it through your die cutter. I'm just cutting it off screen just because my die cutter makes the table shake. Okay, so here we are. So you see how nice that cuts? Okay, so we have those pieces cut. Now I need to cut the back piece for this. I'm just going to take a piece of felt. I'm going to place it over just the knot bow die part. Okay. Okay. And you're going to see how nice it cuts felt. It just cut it perfectly. I'm going to put that off to the side. This is where it gets kind of tricky, because now you have to tie this into a knot, and doing this glitter canvas is not very easy to tie into a knot. It's quite difficult, actually. What I like to do is I kind of like to roll the ends together like that and then try to tie it, because it is quite, because it's such a thick material, it doesn't like to tie very well. So it will look super awkward at first, but trust me, it will come out, because as you can see, I did it before. Okay, so I'm getting glitter everywhere. Okay, so you're going to get something sort of like this. If you see a little piece of the canvas, not to worry. You'll really only see that in the middle part, but I'm going to cover that up, so it's not a big deal. Then you're going to take this piece of felt, and then you're going to loop it over the top. Then you're going to tie it. This one's a little easier because felt is super flexible and soft. And so you're just gonna tie it like so. It's gonna so it's gonna look sort of like this. Okay, as you can see, I have glitter all over myself. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to glue the antlers on. So I like to have the antlers, they're pretty close together. They're not super close. I just think they look awkward when they're too far away. Like, I feel like that looks awkward. So they kind of have to be close together. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a dab of glue on the top. You're going to put a dab of hot glue on the top of the antler. And you're going to put it about here on your bow. I'm doing it on the glitter canvas. I'm not doing it on the felt. I put a little bit too much glue, but it's okay. And then I'm going to do the same to this side. We're going to put a little bit of glue right there. I just did it off screen, so we're going to put it right about there. So there's that. And now I'm going to kind of glue the pink felt to the canvas. So that way it doesn't, because felt is so stretchy, it doesn't like to stay in place. It's so soft. And so I'm going to do it about here like I did here. It's kind of just a little bit under. I'm going to do the same for this one. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue along the edge of the glitter canvas. I'm going to glue that like so. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. Just a little bit of glue along the glitter canvas. And then I'm going to glue it like so. So this piece, I want to make sure that it's not showing too much. I'm gonna kind of. So there's that. And now for the flower, what I did is I took a faux flower and then I pulled this little green piece off and I took the center out. And I did that to 2 flowers because I wanted 3 layers of the flower, 3 layers of petals. So I took the big layer of the second flower and I'm going to glue these 2 together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little dab of glue, hot glue in there just to glue these together so they stay in place. So I put a little dab of glue. And then I'm going to put a dab of glue in between the second layer and the top layer. So that way that stays in place. I'm using a low temp hot glue gun so it doesn't really burn too badly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to glue that right in the center. So you can either glue the felt that's on the bow. I'm just putting a dab of glue on the flower, and I am pressing down in the middle of this bow. Sorry about the shakiness of it. And then I'm going to take a little, this is a little flat pearl. I put a dab of hot glue in the center, and I'm just going to put that, I just put that right in the center of the bow. Alright, so there you have it. And then you can glue this onto, a clip. You can do a paper clip if you wanted to do like a crazy big one, because I know I've seen some people do that with their planners. You could do something like this with that. This is a double layer bow. If you didn't see the video of me making that, there is one. You can go search for it. And I like to use these for hair bows for my daughter. They're just super cute, and I like them a lot. So stay tuned for some more bows with me. Next bow I'm going to do these little princess bows with a crown. So I'll show you how I'm going to make these later on. Alright, so if you have any questions, please leave them below. Have a nice day. Bye.